everyone, this is Style Coach Julia. So I am here to teach you on how to create that poise, that posture and presence. Actually, we do teach this in our own courses. So if you're interested to attend, we also do one-on-one if you want. And then we teach you how to walk properly, how to talk properly, how to communicate properly, how to behave properly in public. Okay, that's just a joke. All right, so basically, I did this for the Mary Kay consultants last week. So it's amazing. Everybody loves what I did for them. So I thought of doing this for you, my channel, my YouTube channel audience. So I thought a lot of girls these days, I think we need a little bit of reminders. So here's my reminders for you guys about how to create that poise, that presence, that posture. So are you ready? Let's go. So I just want to briefly introduce to you who. So basically, I've been doing this for about 15 years. I used to be from fashion and beauty industry. After that, I got retrenched and I lost a lot of my confidence and my self-esteem. As you can see from my before pictures and my after, I look totally very different. And then back then, I have a lot of debts. I have a lot of worries because I'm a worrier. And then actually, thanks to Mary Kay, I'm able to find my confidence back. And I'm also a top salesperson for 3 years in Mary Kay Singapore and Malaysia, 2012, 2013, and 2014. What I learned from this experience in Mary Kay, I've been doing this for about 15 years of my life. Okay, so I actually learn about life is all about learning, and if you stop learning, right, without vision people will perish. So that's why I realized that if you keep on having like personal development training, and then you will constantly, current situation that you have, right, does not represent your future self. So there's still time to change your current situation. So I used to be a lot of debts. I used to think about worry about my future, and then I always think about but one thing about me, I always think about what should I do next. I don't focus on my current situation. I'll look at things to improve in my life. So I learned how to after the success career in Mary Kay, I learned how to be financially independent and to create a brand of my own. That means create a marketplace of my own. That means I double up my market value. And then I was actually my company was actually SkillsFuture accredited, and then also I was actually the national speaker last year to kick off the Get Up event in our Tampines hub for Singapore, SkillsFuture Singapore. So I'm very, very proud of myself that I achieved so much. And then also I went on to many companies to teach on grooming as well as image talk. Yeah. So and then I learned how to plan my work and work my plan. I believe in this, what Winston Churchill said, courage is going from failure to failure. And then, when I look at life, right, it's very important that you also always develop yourself, always train yourself. Don't have, if you can, right, accept mistakes, accept that you make mistakes. Humans normally make mistakes. So accept that and then move on. Remove that ego, remove that pride, and restart your life. So I restart my life. I realize every time I will accept the criticism that my senior gave it to me, and then I recharge and then I restart again. Life is all about recharging, restart, right? As some of you may know, I'm actually divorced, so I restart my life now this year, because that happens like 3 years ago. So I realized that life is all about recharging, restarting, and then thinking about what you want to do in the future. So I learned how to sell, I learned how to recruit, and I learned how to promote myself thanks to Mary Kay. And then so now I'm actually having my own style and beauty experts academy. So let's then that's how I learned how to have confidence. Actually, when I think about how I started, right, was Mary Kay is not, I'm actually not selling Mary Kay here, just to let you know, but I'm just telling you the benefits of joining Mary Kay. What I'm benefiting is that when I lost my confidence, I actually lost the ability to meet people, lost the ability to talk to people. I'm not a talker. I'm actually a very introvert person. but because of my situation back then, I have to change. So sometimes human beings, you have to change, right, in order to move up or to evolve to another level, so that God will give you new challenges, and then that's how you evolve. If you're forever in the same comfort zone, right, you'll never be evolved to another person, to a higher level, spiritual level, or or to earn extra money, if you want to. So that's why I would always advocate to my consultants, my trainers, that we need to learn how to evolve, how to plan your work as well. So I actually told all my friends and my trainers that last 2 years I was trying to find myself. So I was traveling a lot myself, solo, and then trying to find my own direction in life again. So now I just came back from Osaka, I just came back from Bali, I just came back from Ho Chi Minh, I just came back from um, Jakarta. So I went to a lot of places. So this year I'm planning to go on to Shanghai and also Tokyo. So I'm very, very excited. So next year, actually, my best friend and I, we are planning to go to Italy. So, so life is all about planning what you want, think about the dreams that you want. I saw this video by Mind Valley. They did this live book with the Precious Moments founders. Actually, I'm in the midst of this path where I'm looking to revamp myself all over again, and then that's how I started this YouTube channel. So when I look at it, I was like thinking to myself, oh my God, this is like God's confirmation for me to actually strive for the life that I wanted all my life. I was my dream was to get married back then in the 20s, but right now I don't dream of that. I dream of helping people, because I find satisfaction in helping women to be beautiful, and also men as well. So now I'm gonna move on to the next slide. So I saw this quote by Tracy Hansel. uh, every female is a woman, but not every woman is a lady. When I was in China, I got shocked sometimes when I was in a conference in China. They could pick your nose in front of you, and then these are the things that I could not stand for women, and also for the guys. When I was in flight from Singapore to Dubai, oh my God, I have this Chinese tourist man picking his nose in the plane. Okay, so these are little things that I noticed. Okay, maybe you can call it job hazard or something, but I do notice that little details like this, right? You need to take note of it, and then stop yourself from doing this in public. Yeah, and then the worst thing happened is whereby this China guy, I know he's a Chinaman because he speaks with an accent, and then he will pick his nose, and then he will eat the shit in his mouth. So that I couldn't really stand. So I was like wondering, is that really delicious, or is he really hungry? Yeah, okay, alright, so let's backtrack a bit. So when I look at every woman, whether they are a lady or not, right, I see how they walk, I see how they talk, I see how they eat, and then the mannerism on the table. So a lot of times I will notice all these things. Yeah, so on. So understanding the science of fake it till you make it. When I was reading Mary Kay book, I understand when she said that, if you want to be a director, if you want to be a manager, if you want to be um, a VP or a CEO, right, you must fake it till you make it. So when I look at it, right, do we understand the science of fake it till you make it? So when I look at how my pastor said, right, he always said that if you are ill, let's say you have cancer, you must believe that God has already healed you. So when I look at it, right, it's a way of telling you to be positive all the time. You need to think that you already have it. So you just imagine that you have it. I mean, even the law of attraction book, right, will actually say to you, when you look at it, you visualize that you already have it, right? And then eventually you will have it. So when I was a director in Mary Kay, I wasn't a director yet, I was just a consultant in Mary Kay. I actually think of how I become a director. I actually every day look at myself in the mirror, imagine myself wearing a director suit, because they have a director uniform for Mary Kay. So I imagine myself wearing a director suit, and then after that, 3 months later, I was a team leader. Then after that, 6 months down the road, right? I remember December 2010, I submitted my letter of intention to be a director, and I told myself by April 2011, I want to be a director. And true enough, by April 2011, I debuted as a director with a strong team with me. Yeah. So we must know how to visualize the truth. I mean, the things that you want in life. Yeah. For girls, right, we know how to fake orgasm, right? So we know how to fake it till you make it. Okay, let's look at during the Great Depression in US, right? Actually, money was no longer a distinguishing factor. What counted instead were vocabulary, diction, education, moral values, and a taste for things of quality. I suppose people these days are not into all these things. Hence, that's why moral values are gone, and then even pronunciation, the diction of pronunciation English, right, is not so there. When I communicate with Americans, sometimes I find that their English are not so strong. Yeah, so for us to fake it till we make it, right, we must improve our vocabulary, our diction, our education. You can evolve, you can upgrade yourself all the time. And then our moral values, this is very important for Singaporean integrity as well. And I have a taste for things of quality, because I believe that when I buy things of quality, it lasts longer. If I don't buy things of quality, right, it means it's a waste of money. Yeah. So let's go on to the next slide. When you look at yourself, right, if you're low in the self-confidence, right, is it possible to do things that will change that? Is your self-confidence in your control? So for me, right, sometimes I would meditate, and then think about, I would actually every night, right, evaluate what have I done today, and then at night I'll write down a journal and see how I can improve the very next day. So this is how I evaluate myself. So perhaps you can think about how you can evaluate yourself every day, and then so that you can change your circumstances. Yeah. So I put up this picture. Your body is always beach ready, just to show you, right, every woman, every man, right, it comes in different shapes and sizes. It doesn't matter. As long as you do your own fitness, your health, you take note of your health, you take note of doing your exercise. So my doctor, right, when I had my sugar testing like 2 years, he said that, oh, no, 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 your sugar level is about 5.8. You need to do more exercise. So I was looking not into reducing my size, I was looking at health, because my parents are diabetic, right? So I need to know, I need to improve myself in terms of health wise, so that I don't fall into the pre-diabetics that assessment. And then so I tell myself I'm going to cut sugar, I'm going to cut chili, I'm going to cut everything that's preservative. So I'm going to focus on eating healthy food, and then occasionally with my 150 minutes a week exercise, I could indulge a little bit of some guilty, maybe some sinful stuff like cakes or whatever. So you need to think about your body and be yourself. Show to people genuinely who you truly are. And a woman is attractive because she feels attractive. The importance of knowing thyself, right, and self-acceptance. So when you accept yourself, you accept for who you are, right? Let's say you always want to be tall, but actually you're quite short. But I think to myself that in every body shape and sizes, right, there is beauty in whoever you are. If you look at socialite, New York socialite, right, Olivero Palermo, actually she is quite petite, but she dressed well as well. So there's nothing to stop you from dressing well. Take a look at your clothes. You need to take note that everything that's on sale, right, may not be good quality, so you need to take note of that. And then your makeup, if you have no idea how to do makeup, you can come to me, I'll teach you how to do that. Recently I also launched my Korean bridal makeup workshop, so if you're interested to learn more about how to do makeup on your own, you can PM me and then I will get back to you soon. Yeah, and take a look at the latest trends. You don't have to follow all the trends. In the past, I'm like a chasing trend queen, but nowadays I look for things that's classic that I could wear the next 10 years, the next 5 years. Yeah. But always, always strive to look your best. And ladies, you need to smell like flower all the time. All right. So perfume is a must, a compulsory. Okay, next. Okay, if I talk everything today, right, and then you forget what I said about poise, present, and posture, just remember that self-love is very important. Never forget how wildly capable you are. When you have self-love inside of you, we always criticize ourselves, right? In the past, I always tell myself, I'm so stupid, I cannot make it, I can't do this, I can't do that. So this is not self-love. So self-love is all about loving yourself and stop criticizing yourself. So then I remember this quote: never forget how wildly capable you are. And when I was doing Mary Kay actually reminded me that, hey, I'm actually a very capable person. Never forget who you are. Never forget how you have evolved from 9 years ago till now. Yeah. So, and I also believe in defy aging. Don't accept old age and illness go hand in hand. No, I mean, I refuse to believe that I'm aging, although right now I'm already over 40s. I believe we can grow older and yet still be stronger, healthier, energetic, and beautiful. I refuse to realize I'm aging. You know, women after, I mean, for us, right, after we pass 40 years old, oh my goodness, ever since I passed 40, my eyesight has the vision has been keep on changing. 3 years ago it was on my left degree was like 200, my right was like 375. Last year was like 175 on my left, right was like 350, and this year is like 150 degree on my left, and this year is like 300 on my right degree. So oh my god, after you pass 40, right, lifestyle very expensive, you keep changing your lenses. So okay, we must be rich at 40, okay? So, and at the same time you must be happy all the time. It's essential for your health and beauty. All right, let's talk about superficial charm and versus inner beauty. When I see a view, when I was doing my networking, right, sometimes I approach people who are very handsome, very pretty, but they don't have much things inside of them. They are not so deep. Probably they are like a notebook. But I met some who are really not so good looking, but they are like a Bible. That they are so charming, charismatic. They know how to talk. They know how to be a good conversationalist. So I realized that it's very important that we need to build ourselves, and then that's where you get to read a lot of books to build yourself, so that you can talk to people, everything under the sun. So I love Carl Jung's this quotation, but if you have nothing at all to create, then perhaps you create yourself. So I was watching Korean drama these days, and I saw this girl. She's a star, but actually something happened and she lost her stardom one day. And do you know what she did? She created her own YouTube channel to create her own stardom again. So when I look at movies and dramas, I look at ideas. I don't look at purely the stories. I don't go into the drama or sad opera kind of stories. I look at ideas. So when I look at movies and dramas, they actually give me a lot of ideas, business ideas. So strive to be gorgeous, and keeping fit is as important as creating a piece of art. Even when you dress, right? Actually, dressing is also an art. So great style comes with good sense and taste, and style yourself well, and it shows an outer sign of inner intelligence. And then aging is a key test of our inner beauty. When you are genuine and true to yourself, you are beautiful. So I truly believe that if you want to have inner beauty as well, you need to read a lot of books to keep yourself updated, and then also so that you know what kind of person, let's say from a X generation to a Y generation to millennials, how can you talk to involve to make them feel like, hey, you're interested in them, and that you are so well versed in everything that you do, and so well versed in the industry as well. So think about that. Think about what kind of books that you need to read to improve yourself. You know, the CEOs and the CFOs these days, right? They rarely go to golf, or maybe the older generation, sorry. But you know, the younger ones are reading a lot of books. I met the CEO. He's doing a project for NASA. So he reads about 100 books. I don't know for how many months, but one at least 1 week one book, I think, you know, something like that. So you know, so when you read books, right, it actually cuts short your maybe your struggle for something in life. You know, when you read books, right, it actually cuts short a lot for you, so that you don't feel so burdened, you don't feel so hard in life. You know, when you read books, right, it actually helps to improve your lifestyle. So think about that. And then it gives you the confidence to talk to people, it gives you the confidence to talk everything under the sun. And then the way you converse with the X generation, with the Y generation, with the millennials is also different. So it gives you a sign of intelligence as well. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about body language. I'm not going to go through all these things, you can read by yourself. So I'm not going to talk about negative body language, you can read by yourself. um, Especially you can see Mr. and Mrs. Trump standing together, and then you know, the feet apart thingy, so it shows that they are not actually having a, this is like a sign of body language. It shows that they are not really close, right, together. So each picture actually tells a story. So if you want to know more about how to decipher a picture, how do you decipher a person's face, how do you decipher a person's personality, you can come to my class, I'll teach you on that. And then next, thing about how you present yourself to the world. Okay, so the way we carry ourselves, our smiles, our facial expressions, our gaze are precious gifts. And then you need to release your tension from your face and smile at the world. And a dignified posture, right, when sitting is an affirmation of inner peace and freedom and harmony. So as women, right, we should all learn how to walk with a proper gait, how to sit in a car gracefully. I actually remember this executive, she actually called me and said, you know, I love the way you walk. And then I would like to know, do you teach how to walk? So I was like, yeah, I do. So she's like, so can I come right now and you teach me how to walk? So just a tip from me to you guys, if you want to walk straight up, stand straight and walk, right, without walking like a duck, right, please strengthen your core. You need to strengthen your muscles, your core muscles. Core muscles are the must to strengthen. And then when you walk, right, you walk with like a swan, you walk like a flamingo, you know, you walk very straight. So if you want to learn how to walk properly, come to me, I'll teach you how to do that. And then how to sit in a car gracefully. Sometimes I look at women, the way they went into a car, and then the way they sit, oh my goodness. Yeah, you need to think about that and speak more correctly, and to regulate our flow of words, especially voice tone. So voice tone is a constant thingy that I work on. I even have a voice coach to teach me how to talk and then to breathe properly so that I can speak well. Alright. So next, let's talk about how to exert that presence. Um, First, you need to visualize what kind of ideal self-image that you want, and then the lifestyle that you want. And then think about, feel your energy, your passion in life, your appearance down to the tiniest details, your jewelry, your makeup, your shoes, hair, bags. Um, I think when you're in the 20s, you can actually be very, very experimental with costume jewelry, with lots of plastics accessories, as we call it aesthetic plastics accessories. But when you're in the 30s, you can think of like something in gold, in white gold, because that's the time you need to invest already. So now I hit my 40s, right, I'm more into classic pieces. So I wear things the similar style. My gold earrings are classic. So I wear something classic all the time, so that could last me for the next 5 to 10 years. Yeah. So occasionally, if there's occasion, then I wear something big, statement jewelry. Yeah. So I go according to occasions and my moods. And then if you really want to lose that weight, I have a friend who keeps saying, I want to lose weight, I want to lose weight. But are you going through that motion to lose weight, to really cut sugar, to really eat food well? For me, right, how I do intermittent fasting. Yeah, it really works. I eat in the morning and I eat at night before 6 o'clock. It keeps me healthy this way, and I find that I digest better. Yeah, so it really up to you to really think about what you really want for your ideal weight. Yeah. And then self-love is very important. You need to learn how to love yourself. Stop criticizing yourself. I used to criticize myself so much, but right now I really stopped criticizing myself. So think about it. So I have this action plan for you to do. So you can do this every day if you want to. Every morning I will tell myself all this. I love myself. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm beautiful. I love the person I see in the mirror. I'm healthy and whole. Whatever happens, I'll commit to my goal and nothing will stand my way. So I actually have a poster that I visualize the life that I want. So you should be doing that as well. And then if you think that you're not charismatic enough, tell yourself, I'll be a charismatic person. I'll attract the things I wanted in life. So this is my message to you, my blessings to you. How do you behave in public? You just make sure that always act in public as though you have cameras following you. So this is my final blessings to you. I hope you really enjoy the presentations that I did for you. If you want to attend all my classes like Power Up Your Image Quotient Workshop, makeup classes, Korean bridal makeup classes, just let me know. Just PM me, drop me an email, call me, WhatsApp me, and then I will see you soon. So my last blessings for you guys, I end it with a blessing by this happiness expert that I saw on his video by Dan Buettner. He said that drink without getting drunk, love without suffering jealousy, eat without overindulging, never argue, and once in a while, with great discretion, misbehave. So I end this quote, my blessings to you guys, and I hope that you enjoy this talk. So, and then if you have any questions, just let me know. And if you like this video, if you like what I present, please like my video and share my videos with your friends who need this slides, who need this encouragement, and then subscribe to my video YouTube channel. Thank you so much all for watching. Good night.